And this is a very special method called the main method. And this, when you're building a standalone executable, a program that runs by itself as an exe, it runs from the main method. Okay, and you can see here, it says public, static, void, main, string, args. That's a lot, huh? So this is the default method when you want to run a standalone executable. So I'll just tell you briefly what all these things mean. So public means it's available to everybody. The public can see it. It's called an access modifier, okay? Static means there's only one instance of it. And void means it's not returning anything to the user. So say you had a calculator function and you added two numbers together, you'd return the sum. In this case, we're not returning anything, so it's void. It's not returning anything. And then main is the reserve word, right? And then string is, this is the parameters. If we're passing in something into this, it's passing into a specialized variable type called an array. And I can tell that because of these two brackets together. And we'll get into this in detail. And so if you wanted to pass something into the program, like say you had a little program that was a calculator and you want to pass in two numbers, you'd pass it in this array, and then you take those and add them together or do some kind of operation, and then it would return them in some form to the user to display. Okay. Now, every first programming class, you always do a hello world program, and that's what we're doing here. So there's some other built-in reserved words in Java that allow you to write something to the screen, and that is system.out.println. That means write a complete line to the screen, and this is going to write out hello world to the screen. So you could change it here and just say hello world and then write your name. You know, this is, you know, Tim or whatever your name, and then just run it. Just hit the run button up to here. It's a little slow, but it should display that output right for you right now. See, and you can see it over here in the console that it displayed it. Did everybody get that okay? Try modifying it.
Well, what were they even doing before?
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
What's your question? Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay, okay. Just let me know if you have any questions. All right. So you can
talk to them.
Yeah, you can. So that's how that works, and you can just write out anything you want. You can write out as many lines as you want. You can do it again. Print line ln, and you can see also when you're typing this stuff. You know, programmers sometimes are lazy people. We don't like to type a lot, so you can just use the code assist and just hit enter, and then dot, and then type the first letter O, and then enter, and then dot, and then the first letter P, and then just go down to print line, wherever it is, and then pick it, and then it's already done for you. And you could say, whoop, then you could say, this is line 2. That's how you get a second line. And just run it again. So try using that code assist, because that'll save you a lot of time. If say you don't like typing, you can just say, you know, use the code assist to just help you in the coding.
Malachi, you have a question?
What's the link to go to the site, please?
Oh, the link? Sure, let me put that in the chat. There you go.
Thank you, Mr. Tim.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, anytime. Okay. Did everybody get that okay? Yeah.
Wait, how do you put it on there?
Oh, just you go, how do I make a new line? Just go to here and hit return.
No, how do you put it on the black thing?
Oh, so you hit this run button up here. See where it's highlighting green right now? Yeah.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
How do you save time by doing that?
Oh, by typing?
No,
So-
yeah, how do you save the typing time by doing that?
Okay, so just type in, so you know that system.out.println is what you want to print, right? So you type S, and then it'll come up with a code assist, and you just start typing it. And then
Why should I sit next to him?
once you see what you like, just select it by hitting enter. And then we know there's a period, and then just type the first letter. I know it's O-U-T, and then just select it by hitting enter, and then P-R-I-N, and this one, of course, is print line, and then that'll do it. And then everything that you print into the screen has to be in double quotes.
I got a problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
It says that after I did what you did, but some differences, it says compiler exit status 1.
Okay, are you missing a double quote or anything like that? Like this thing? Does it look
Yeah,
like?
that's what it said for me too.
Let me,
I copied everything you did.
okay, well, let me take a look at your screen. Can you share, you know how to share?
Yeah, but on my other screen.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, you have multiple monitors? Yeah, just share the second screen. Or you know what, do this, copy all your code like this, and then put it in the chat, and
I
I'll look at
can't
it.
share the screen when you're sharing.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, go ahead. Oh, we have a lot of people on. Oh, okay, here's the problem. System.out.print period. It's the print line, one word. Print ln, no period in between there.
So what do I do?
So go over to where it says print in your code. Yeah, and then remove that period right in the middle there. See the line above is correct. The line below, line 4 is wrong. Okay, now run that, and that should go.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go. There, works.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, anybody else want me to look at their screen?
It still errored me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and share. Whoever wants to share next. Okay. So let's see here. So what's the compile error? So it says, see where it says main.java 5? That means on line 5 there's an error. Okay. So let's see what the error is here. Looks pretty good. Oh, you're missing a bracket. So the brackets have to line up all the time in Java. So you have a begin bracket on line 2 at the end, and you have an end bracket for that method on line 5. But you also need an end bracket for the class, and that was probably on line 6, but I think you deleted it.
This is also.
Yeah, get that out of there. So go to line 6.
For your age, look at that.
Oh, no, not there, not there. That's gotta be on line 6. Line 6. Put that on line 6.
Okay. Line 6.
Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, that'll make it run. Okay.
Still.
I think we
Let
made
it go, let it go.
Wow, look at that thing before system. That's not supposed to be there. Why'd you put
delete
that-
it and then
Yeah.
run again? Let's see.
I don't know.
Run again.
I don't even know.
Oh, did that run?
No, I did not.
So what was
Oh, can I see it? If there's a
How do
problem.
I share the screen?
Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Oh,
Mine is still not working.
Share screen. You can't start what other participate. Oh no, I can't share because you guys are sharing.
oh, hold on. Yeah, let me take a look at the one that's running. The first one. That's,
It's
How
still
did
like
say that?
this.
what does it say? Exit terminated.
Play.
What's
This is line 2.
let's see. It says exit terminated. Did you hit run again? Hit run again. Let me just see. Just-
Okay, can you type? Because you need to learn to type.
Yeah, there you
Wait.
go. You're working. Yeah, you're working. Yeah, you're working.
It's still error.
No, no, I'm looking at this, whatever screen I'm looking at, there's no error.
Do
Okay.
you include it on line 5?
Like, yeah, yeah, you were missing the bracket. Okay, does anybody else want to share?
Yes. Can we
Okay, go
share?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't share you.
Just stop share and somebody stop sharing, and then you can share.
Okay, I think you're good to share now.
Um,
Oh, okay, okay, so on line 4, you're missing the semicolon at the end, right? Look at line 3.
semicolon. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, at the end of, see on line 3, there's a semicolon. On line 4, you need a semicolon as well.
okay. Let's see how.
Yeah, oh, wait, you're not done. There's 2 more errors.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so remember that you got the same thing error as the last gentleman. So you have 2 open begin brackets on line 1 and line 2, but then you need 2 closed brackets on line 5 and 6.
I'm sorry. I don't get that.
Okay, just let me put something in the chat, and I'll tell you what to put on 5 and 6. Okay, let me just make it to the chat wherever it is. Oh, here it is. So put 2 of these on line 5, one on line 5 and one on line 6 in the chat. I just put a little bracket.
See, I'll find the chat. Oh man, I'm not even good at this.
That's
Where's the
sometimes-
chat?
Or I can share my screen and show you.
Okay. Oh, this is like.
Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay.
Where's the chat box?
Oh, maybe it's down the bottom if you scroll to it on the bottom.
Yeah, usually I see it.
You can try annotating it. Just draw where the bracket should be. If you can annotate the screen.
Yeah.
Over here. Participant.
Let me see. Yeah, stop sharing and I'll show you my screen, okay, Evelyn?
Oh, okay. Let me see how they stop share. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let me share my screen and I'll show you.
Oh, now I see the chat. Okay, that's why.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Maybe this.
okay.
Hold
So-
on, William. If you
so-
have if you have a question, William, just after this, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So Evelyn, see on line 8 and 9 in my program?
Yeah.
See the end bracket? You're missing an end bracket, right?
Oh.
Those, you're missing 2 of them, okay? So you got to put one. So this one matches this one, and this one matches this one, okay? So anytime in Java, I mean, this will do it for you, but I think what happens is you deleted it by accident.
Okay.
When you start anything like an if statement, for statement, we'll go into those eventually. You have a begin bracket, and then you must always close it with an end bracket. Okay. And
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
it's the end
All right.
bracket.
Did somebody else want to share? Oh, Frank, did you want to share?
I think William has.
Oh, sorry, William, go ahead. Sorry, let William go.
Yeah,
And then,
William, please. Thank you.
sorry, I didn't see you.
Why does this work in Java but not in Python?
Well, you exported the code to Python, and well, it looks good. Try running it. What happens? Oh yeah, it's working. Yeah, see, it's writing. This is line 2. But you tried running it in Python? Oh well, because it's a different language and the syntax is different. That's why it doesn't work if you just took this code and put it in Python. It's not. Yeah, it's not portable that way. Okay, but you're running. It looks good. Yep. So see where it says this is line 2 in the console over there? That means it ran. Okay. All right. Somebody else want to share? Frank, did you want to share? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me a sec. Screen.
Sure.
Okay then.
What thing?
Okay then. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, kinda. Okay. Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, wait. Let me go to hit the bump. Oh, open. Okay, screw. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, you gotta get the right one. Okay. So let's see. We gotta. Oh, okay. So let's see. Oh, so yeah. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. So on line 3, it's system.out print line, right? And you have print L Frank. So it's got to be print LN, not print Frank. So get rid of Frank and just change that to LN. Or
Okay then.
Yeah, N. Just put an N there. Okay.
Run.
No, not yet.
Oh.
I see a couple more errors. Okay, so now same thing. You need to put a N bracket on line 6, kind of like the one I put in the chat.
Okay, my N bracket. What is N bracket?
N bracket is above. What's above? Where is it on your keyboard? Let's see. Yeah. You know what? Copy it out of the chat if you can't find it on your keyboard.
Okay, I'll just see the other, please.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Chat.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the N bracket. Yeah.
Where
Just
that is?
put two of those in there, okay?
Okay then.
Yeah, get rid of that period. Put it there.
This and then you can get the N bracket.
Oh, no, that's the beginning bracket. You want an N bracket. There you go. And one more.
Okay, let me hit back.
So just hit paste again. Oh, no, that's the begin. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, now try running it. It's a little messy, but it'll work. Java doesn't care. Yeah, hello world.
Frank,
There you go.
Frank, I saw you. You know a lot, Frank.
What?
You know a lot. You're learning Java again. Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Frank's only 6
Let me
years
share
old.
again, Frank. Anybody else have a question? Anybody else need help?
How do I add a third line?
Oh, a third line? So just hit return on the second line and then copy what's in the second line. And you can, let me just share again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me just share my screen. Okay, so what you want to do is, so you just go here and just hit enter and then just start typing it. And you could just do this, just copy it if you don't want to type, and then just change, this is line 4, right? And then that'll run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Java doesn't care about, Java's not like Python where it cares about the indentation. Python, remember, it's really picky about the indentation. Once you start indenting a certain way, it wants everything indented that way. So it doesn't, you can have, but make your code, the good thing is you really should make your code readable, because what happens is, like, I'm working somewhere as a programmer and then I have to pick up William's code and I'm like, oh, I can't understand what he wrote. So make it, nice and neat as if you can, so make everything line up and see how these lines are here, the begin brackets and end brackets match. So let me just talk about those brackets again. So Java loves brackets. So this is the begin bracket for the class. This is the end bracket for the class. This is the begin bracket for the method. This is the end bracket for the method. So they always have to match. It's 1-for-1 match, right?
So do you add like more brackets the more lines?
No, it's only when you want to do something that requires a bracket. You just have, you need a bracket for the beginning, for a class, begin and end. You need a bracket for a method, begin and end. You need them for if statements, you need them for for statements, you need them for loops, that type of thing.
What is happening?
Okay, and you can just do that infinitely, right?
What do you mean? The for loop, or what? Which?
Just like copy and paste.
Oh yeah, you can just So remember, as a programmers don't like to type, right? So if you just wanted to do 5, 6, whatever, you could do that.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. you know, makes it easy that way. Yeah, and then it runs. Okay. Okay. Everybody good? Want me to take a look at anything else? Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is, again, this is the system.out print line that writes a message out to the console. Anything that you want to write out to the console has to be in double quotes. Okay. That means it's what they call a string, and I'll talk about those next. That's something that's a character, alphabetical, alphanumeric. Okay. So, okay. So just remember, begin bracket, end bracket. You know, they always have to match. Indentation doesn't matter. You know, in Java, you can have this over here, you know, this one like this, but, you know, again, you need to make your code readable, you know, for the next person. You know, be considerate of your fellow coworkers who are going to pick up your code and like, I can't understand what he wrote. You know, if you put everything on one line and I have to scroll all the way to the right, it's going to be tough for me. So there are some tricks to formatting your code. So, but yeah, just make everything nice and neat and line up, and, you know, tab it over and stuff like that. And the system will do it automatically for you too sometimes. So that's it. All right. All right. So in Java, there are what they call variables. Now, variables are little pieces of information that are either declared at a class level or at the method level. Okay. And those things hold pieces of information.
Excuse me?
Sure.
I accidentally X'd out the tab, and then I joined back, and then what I typed disappeared.
Okay, let me show you something. There's a trick. So say I wiped out my code like this.
No, I X'd out the tab.
Okay, well, I'll take a look. Let me just show you a trick. If you do something like that, you can hit Control Z or Command Z if you're on a Mac, and it'll put everything back immediately. Okay. You want me to look at your screen though?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. I'll take a look. I think it's the one that looks. Oh, where is it here? Oh. Yeah, did you find it or? There. Okay.
I deleted.
Okay, I think that looks okay. That looks okay.
I deleted the tab, and then.
Yeah, that looks okay. Just hit run. You're running. I think you just hit run. I tested out.
And then it got deleted, and then what I typed disappeared. I deleted this tab.
Oh, type. Are you on a Mac or a Windows computer? Just hit Control Z. Command Z. Hit. Yeah, just hit Command Z or Control Z. Yeah. Okay, just you don't need it.
Control Z, and then it did nothing.
Okay, don't worry about it. You don't need it, whatever it was, unless you really want it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want it.
You want it? Okay. What? Are you on a Mac or a Windows?
Windows.
Okay, and click right on Okay, just hit Control Z doesn't bring it back. What was there? 2 lines of print out, or what? What did you have?
Print. It says system.out that print L.
Okay, just copy line 3 and then make it do something else. Just copy that.
Copy.
Okay, now do control. Now do control Z. Okay. You can't copy.
I copy, but then
Okay.
it paste.
Copy. Then hit return. Hit return.
I don't have return.
Oh, you go to the end of the line.
Oh,
Put a blank line in there. Okay, now paste it.
what do I press?
Control V. Yeah. Okay. So now just change the hello world. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. All right, let me share now. Okay, so we're talking about variables. And what we want to do is variables are pieces of information that hold something. Like just say you had a calculator, right? You'd probably have two variables, you know, the two numbers that you want to perform an operation on, right? So variables are either usually, the simple types are either a string, which means it's character. Oops. I'm going to get rid of this for now because I don't need it, right? So you can declare something as a string. That means it's a character. So it can be any letter in the alphabet and a symbol. And it also can be a number. So for example, name. If I wanted to declare my name as a variable, I would say Tim, right? Like that. And everything in right? So everything in Java ends in a semicolon, right? Like that. Okay, yeah. And that's just giving me a little squiggly thing in there because it's just saying it's not used. Okay. So that's how I declare my name as a variable called name. Okay. So I'm assigning the value of my first name to the variable name, right? And if I want to, and I could, let's just say I make that variable name first name. And notice how I did that. So this is what they call camel case, right? So the first word is all lowercase. The second letter, the first letter of the second word is uppercase. They call that camel case. And that's a very common way of writing things in Java, okay? And other languages too. It just makes it more readable, right? It won't stop you from doing it other ways. It might give you warnings, but you know, classes like to be in uppercase, but everything else doesn't matter. But it does have to match though when you're talking about it. If I'm talking about the variable first name, these two are not the same. This is not the same variable. Those are two totally separate things, right? So the case has to match. See, those are different. So those are two separate variables. They hold different places in memory and so on, okay? So that's how I declare a variable of type string, which means it's character. So I could also, you know, just say Tim1 or something like that. You know, I can also use the one in the name, but that's how you declare a string, okay? So if I wanted another one of last name, string, and I called it last name, I could do it like this, and this is my last name, okay? Now I declared two variables, neither one's used yet, right? That's how you do it, okay? If I wanted to declare something of type a numeric, you use int for whole numbers. So you could say int, you know, dollar value equals, you know, $3, whatever, or value 3 or something like that. Okay. So those are two types of ways of declaring variables. Okay. So you can declare them as int, or you can declare them as string. Int is for numbers, and I shouldn't have this here. Numbers don't need quotes, but strings do. That means it's character. Okay. So let's call this num1.
What is that for?
Okay, I'm just showing you how to declare variables, okay? So I'm showing, this is how you declare a variable for characters, values. And this is, this one is how you declare it for numeric values, okay? So you use the keyword int for numeric values and the keyword string for character, okay?
So it's not gonna work if you run it.
But like,
No.
what is that?
Well,
like,
if you ran this right now, it's not going to do anything because we haven't written out anything to the screen, right? Remember system.out.println writes to the screen? So that's, you could run this, it won't do anything. It does nothing. So let's do something to write it out to the screen. That was where I was going with this. Okay. So let's do this. Let's say system.out.println, and we can say, let's write out the variable Tim. So we'll say first name because that's the one that represents, and then we'll say plus. This is how we concatenate strings together with the addition sign.
Spelled system wrong.
Oh, thank you. And then that's why I should use a code assist, right? So, and then I'm going to write the last name there. Now we should get something to the screen. Let's see what happens. There, and it writes your name out. See if you guys can do that. Okay. And then we can do this. We can say system.out.println. Say the value of num1 is, and then space num1, and see if it writes out a 3. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're taking the variable first name and last name and displaying it to the screen. We're concatenating those two together with the addition sign, and we're also adding a blank in between them, otherwise they'd run together. And then we're printing out the value of num1 and some text with it also, and just concatenating that again with the plus sign. Okay. Anybody having any problems? Everybody got it to print out okay? Or are you still coding? Okay, good. Yeah, so somebody's asking what's the difference between, well, I see a couple questions in the chat. Is there a difference between string and lowercase and string with an uppercase S? Java requires that it is an uppercase S. That's the way it does. It's the only variable type that has to be an uppercase letter, and a string is one of those. So it's a reserved word in Java. There is no lowercase string in Java. If I did that, it would give me an error, and I tried to compile it, and I ran it.
So
It would give me an error.
Wait, I think I messed up on something.
Okay, we'll take a look at it. Yeah, let me just answer the question. I'll be right there. So yeah, so you have to have an uppercase S for string. And then how do you make Eclipse? So Eclipse is a internet development environment. It is it's free. You can go to a website out there and say download it and install it. You know, if we do if you guys do a real class with me, we'll probably spend a day doing that, or I'll help you individually sometimes.
I meant ellipse, like the circle.
Oh, a circle. There's some graphics packages that you add on and import into Java. So those are things you can do to add on. That's how you can make a circle in Java to display to the screen and stuff like that. Or you can just take an image and display it as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you stop sharing so I can
Sure.
share?
Sure. Let me take a look. Okay, don't forget, remember you need a semicolon on the end of every line in Java, with the exception of maybe an if statement and a few other things.
On the last line.
Okay, and it's uppercase S for system, right? System.out.println.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, got an error. Oh, yeah, int is lowercase I on line 21. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, most things in Java are lowercase. Yeah. Now, if you were using a true IDE, it would give you it wouldn't let you get that far to run it. But this is what we're using for today anyway. So let's see what happens.
How do you do floats?
Floats. So you just declare. I'll show you in a second. Yep. So you just declare a float. Yeah. Yeah. Just so what you need to do is put a space after the word is in line 23, and that'll make it nice and neat. Put a space right there.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah, nice. All right. So let me show you guys how to do a float, because that's another numeric type.
excuse me.
Sure. Oh, need help?
There's an error.
Okay, let me take a look. Go ahead and share.
I'm gonna stop sharing.
Okay.
It says 4 errors.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. Let's see. So remember, you want to concatenate the first and last name together with the space, right? So anytime you're concatenating two things together, you need a plus sign, right? So you need between first name and the space, you need to put a plus sign in between there.
Where?
Right. Move your cursor over just a little bit more to the left. Go over a little bit more. Right after the word first name. The other way. Sorry, to the left. Yep. Okay. Go back over. Back over to the left. Keep going. Right there. Put a plus sign. Oh. And then also and see when you get the squiggly line on line 7, you got an error there.
That's my last name.
Yeah, I know. What it means is you're missing a semicolon there. That's all at the end.
Oh. Look
at line 5, and it's the same. But anytime you see that, that means you're missing it. I think you're pretty good. Go ahead and run it. Oh, okay. So you're saying on line 13, the value of num1 is, but you use the word dollar value. So you have to say dollar value instead of num1, or change line 9 to say num1. Change the variable on line 9 to say num1 instead of dollar value. I changed that variable name. Yeah, just call it num1 instead of dollar value. That's all. You follow what the error was? So the variable wasn't defined and you were trying to use it, so it gave you an error, right? So there. Okay, so now it should run. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks. All righty. All right. Anybody else want me to look at theirs? Otherwise, I'll show you what a float is. Okay. All right. Let me share. Okay. So if you wanted to declare a float, I'm going to do it right here. You just say float. And that means a number with a decimal point. And I'm going to call it my float num equals 1.44. Okay. That's all. That's how you do it. Let's declare another number. Int num2.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Does the float have to be to 2 decimal places?
No, you can go as many as you want, you know, whatever. There, as many as your computer will handle.
Because when I did it to 1 decimal place, it didn't work.
So if you did 1 like this, that doesn't work?
Yeah.
Let me run it. Yep. Oh. Oh, really interesting. So if you do it to 2, oh, okay, hold on 1 second. That's interesting. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check one thing. Oh, sorry. So it should be, float should be like this. I think you, let's see. And then there's also a type of double. And let me give you an example of that. Double would be, I think, what we really wanted there. So float is like this. Double would be.
Something's wrong.
Oh, okay. I'll be there in a second. Okay. Let me try that. Float doesn't like that. Why? Oh, I think maybe you have to do this. All right.
Mine shows an error, and I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Mine does too. Maybe.
Tim, looks like for the float, you need to add the F at the
Oh,
end of the
really?
number.
Oh, okay. Maybe, okay. I don't think
For double, it should work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay. Yeah. So that you need to. I don't know if maybe it's this just particular to this IDE that you have to add that. I'm not sure, or whatever version of Java they're using, but I usually don't have to add the F, but for here you do anyway. Okay. All right. So this is how you do a float. Add. It's 0 point whatever with an F on the end. Price would be something like, or double would be something like this. Okay. And then go ahead and declare a second number like this, okay? And we'll just try, we'll get into operators in a little bit. So. Okay, let me know when everybody's got that. I'm just gonna take these two out for now. We don't need them. So just add this line 11. And what we wanna do when we wanna add something together, we could say system.out.println. What we can do is say, let's add them together in another number. We'll say int sum equals num1 plus num2, and then we'll print out the sum.
Wait, I had an error.
Okay, so yeah, let me just explain what I did, and I'll take a look. So we declared two numbers, right? And then we declared a third variable called sum, and then we used the addition field, or the plus sign, to add the two numbers together, and then I just printed them out. Okay, did somebody have a question?
Yes.
Okay, just gonna run that.
Error.
Oh, okay, you wanna share? So
Yeah.
added the two together and should get 7. Okay, let me take a look.
Said that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Float, what we have to do is use a decimal point, and then floats are decimal points. You have to put a decimal point before it, and then you put an F at the end of it.
Wait, an F?
Yeah, at the end of the, right there. Yep. Yep. Now try running it. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
It didn't show up, but okay.
Yeah, no, you haven't. Well, it didn't show up because you didn't tell it to. So if you say system.out.println my float, it should say, should write it to the screen.
Mine got an error.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, do it. Make a new line. Go down to line, between line 25 and 26 and do that. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, try that, and then let me know. I'll go back and take a look at somebody else's machine. Yeah, and just say system.out.println, and then just write my float. Oh, print line.
Print line.
Yeah, open and close parenthesis, and then my float. Num.
My.
Yep, enter.
Float, num.
And then semicolon at the end.
That.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's 0.1. It just rounded it, kind of. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're good. All right. Go ahead. Let me take a look at somebody else's machine. Anybody else want to share?
Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Go ahead, William. Oh, and then I'll take a look at yours after. Okay. So let's see. Oh, that's good coding there. Okay, so where's the error?
On line 19, I make the code subtract 2 decimals.
Okay.
But the answer should be 3.91.
3.91. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's you need a rounding function in there to have it round to the let's say 3.91. Where's decimal 1 and 2? Okay, so you're subtracting those. Okay, hold on. Let me get my calculator out here.
It still runs this. I don't like it.
So decimal 2 is 4.1 minus 0.19, 3.91, and you're getting, okay, yeah, so what you need is a rounding function to make it, you need a rounding function in there to round to 2 decimal places if that's what you want. It's just carrying it out to several decimal places. Well, yeah, we can go over that another time, but it's working.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we'll go over rounding another time if that works out. All right, anybody, Colin, did you want to share? You're on mute too, just in case. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't forget, remember, you need a semicolon at the end of your, yeah. But then you also want to print out, oh, remember, you want to print, why don't you declare num2? Yeah, because you want to, on line 11 or 10, declare num2 and make that 4. So say int num2 equals 4. Yeah. And by the way, the equal.
Deleted all my stuff.
What do I do?
Yeah, just copy line 9 and then paste it on line 11. Yeah, copy that. And paste it on line 11, and but paste it on, paste it twice. Yeah, and then return. Yeah, and then paste. Okay, now change one of those numbers to num2, and then change the value to 4. Yeah, change that to num2. Okay. Yep, good. Okay, so now you want to add them together. So declare, say int on line 13. Int. Yep. Space sum. You're going to declare a new variable.
Num.
Sum, S-U-M, like summation. Yep. Equals, and that's assignment, that equals num1 plus num2. Num-L, sorry, it's num-L. Or sorry, no, sorry, num1, sorry. And then you've got your variables called num12. Yeah, or yeah, okay, semicolon. Yeah, fixture. Yeah, okay, semicolon. Okay, just fix your variable on line 12 too, and then put a semicolon on line 13. That's good. Yeah, right there. Get rid of that. Yep, get rid of that. Okay, and then all right. So then let's on line 20. We got to finish writing out your answer, right? So after your second double quote.
Here.
Yep.
What do I type?
Plus, because you're going to concatenate. But no plus. Yep, plus. Sum and just sum. S-U-M. Yep. And are you getting a, okay. And then your variable on line 11 should be num1, not num-L. Line 11. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now that'll work. Good.
Thank you. I gotta go.
Okay, yeah, we're going to wrap up here. Okay, if anybody needs to drop, go ahead. Anybody else want me to look at theirs? Oh, William?
I accidentally deleted my
I have a question.
thing.
Okay.
Is it okay to not write the class main thing in the first 2 lines?
No, if you're going to run a standalone application, you need that public static void main string args. You always need a main method if you're going to run a standalone. If you're writing a web development program and you're just a servlet or a piece, then you don't need it. But you need it when you are running a standalone executable. Yeah.
I deleted all my stuff.
Okay. I can put it in the chat if that helps. Yeah, or just start a new program. I can copy mine and put it in the chat for you if that helps. Let me do that. Yeah, let me just. Okay. Anybody else have any questions or need help? I'm gonna just put my whole program in the chat so that just copy that if you need it. Oh, sorry. Let me send that to everybody. There. Okay. Okay. There. Anybody else need help? No, you're good. Okay. So we, just to summarize what we went over, we looked at. Let me just share. So we looked at Java. It is class-based. If you're running a standalone executable, you need a main method. That is where everything starts. We looked at the signature. We talked about the access modifiers. We talked about the keyword static and the return, which in this case is void. And then we started looking at declaring variables, system.out.println, and some basic operators like addition. Okay. And then we talked about Java syntax, how they need begin and end brackets and a semicolon at the end of every line, pretty much. Okay. So that's about it. Any questions? Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Tim, for present and have Case to do the first of their coding.
Good.
And if parents and Case, if you have any question about this course or to register or whatever you have the questions, you can just let's do the Q&A session. How about that? Yeah, and you can ask your teacher team and me. By the way, my name is Ruby, and you can just raise up your hands and ask your questions. Let me see, anyone has any questions? Anyone? I see that, yeah, you can open your mic if you want. Yeah, I didn't mute too. So you can ask by your directly if you have any questions about this course. Yeah, so you can register by the link that I sent it to you, or you got some of the thanks. Yeah,
and just each week what we'll do is it's going to be very hands-on. Every week we'll create little programs for the topic of the day, and it'll be very interactive. It won't be a lot of me talking, showing slides. It'll always be very interactive and hands-on coding.
Right. Yeah, we do project basis, so yeah, that means every course should be including small of the project. And then, yeah, you can follow that part. Yeah, so pretty funny. I think it's a lot of fun to do the coding with Java. And by the way, we do have the entrance for the 0 level, from 0 level to intermediate, and we do have a higher level of the Java. And finally, maybe you can go to the Java AP Computer Science for your preparation for your university. And also, you can use the Java and to do the competition like USACO. We have USACO like bootcamp and USACO trainings too. So yeah, just let me know if you're interested in any of those kind of course. And we do have the private for Java. If you want team teacher as your private teacher, just let me know. Yeah, and I pretty much think a teacher team has already introduced you the whole courses gonna be covered. How many courses did you team?
It's about 10 courses. Yeah, 10 courses. Yes, 10 courses per section.
Per session. Yeah, per session. Yeah. Yeah. That means you can look at our website and do some exploration. If you do have any question, just call or send us email.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
My question is, when can I drop off now? Can I leave?
Yeah, of course. Who are you? Are you Frank? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah. If you'd like. Yeah. Thank you.